So this still has sugar in it, and other than that, is pretty healthy, nutritious stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead for these brownies and put in 1 can of black beans. One thing that is really important, that if any of my students make this recipe, that they don't choose black beans that have things like other spices in them, like garlic or onions, because your brownies won't taste very good. And then we're gonna do 8 dates. The thing with dates is that they have pits. So you gotta remember to take out the pit in all of these. I have these amazing knives. I'll show you. They're from a village shaman in Lahu village on the border of Thailand and Myanmar. And I don't get very many opportunities to use them here because they're for things like cutting grass or a coconut. But this one's kind of fun. I have a smaller one. Lifetime guarantee. If I ever break one of these, I can go right back there to that village and the guy will replace it for me. So, anyway. I would say the key to healthy cooking is having a blender, but I've been all over the world and I've seen that you could eat healthy just by eating one of these dates instead of making the whole thing. Okay, what else did I put in this? I think I put like how much was it? Well, I'm gonna put a bar of dark chocolate, and then how much chocolate, where are you in there? Huh. It looks like I forgot to put the cocoa powder in my recipe. This is a problem. So I don't forget it when I'm cooking, but when I write these things down for others, because of the way I cook, sometimes I forget a couple of ingredients. So maybe it's better this way. So we're gonna put about like a 1/3 cup of cocoa powder, and just a good brand. I like this Dagoba. That's actually a really yummy brand. So I think that's good. And then I'm gonna put about a 1/2 cup of agave nectar, which is again also just sugar, but I like it and it adds a nice texture. That's about a 1/2 cup. And then a little bit of sea salt. That's like about a 1/4 teaspoon. And then I think I want to mix this up just like that. I'll put a little bit of baking soda. So we want maybe like a full teaspoon of baking soda. And then we'll blend that up. Yeah, baby. And now we're gonna put a couple cups of spinach. Do I wanna put, yeah, I'll put that first. And I think this is just gonna finish off all my spinach here. We might as well put all of it in there. Waste not, want not. And come on, little Vitamix. Sometimes you have to help it a little bit. I bet already it's delicious. almond or coconut milk. So I'll just break up this chocolate bar. Probably people won't ask me for recipes anymore. But since people kept asking, this is how I make that. I don't know why it turns out. Somehow it does. It just somehow it turns out. And okay, so then I have some almond extract. I want to put a little bit of flaxseed in here. So I'll put a little bit of almond extract. I'll write down the recipe and give it to you also. I'll review it and make sure I put all the ingredients down on paper. A little bit of flaxseed. You know what else I like? I like a little bit of matcha green tea. It gives it caffeine. Plus it has a bunch of other health benefits. So that's probably good. We'll do maybe a little more, maybe just a little more. Ooh. Yum. Yummy. Okay, and okay, and then we're gonna put about 2 cups of almond flour. And oh no. And just now, when something has to have precise measurements, I simply just don't make it. No, I actually follow the instructions and I follow it exactly. But there are a lot of things in life where there's room to experiment. And if you're making something like soup, or you're making brownies, or you're making a lot of different things, there's actually room to improvise. This quality in me would probably drive a very rigidly left-brain person nuts. So that's giving them one more thing to think about. With all of their critical thinking and all of their left brain, slower thinking. But maybe we could all just help each other out. There's a time to think fast and a time to think slow. Okay. I think that's right. And I also think it tastes absolutely delicious because I tasted it on that spoon. So I'm gonna put a little bit of coconut oil on this dish. gonna top it with, I'll probably put like a chocolate sesame frosting on it. Be good. I mean, it's essentially like putting Nutella on it. So we all know that allegedly Nutella was sued. I'm not sure if it's true, but I heard somewhere that they were sued because people were feeding their children Nutella and they had been led to believe that it was a health food without actually reading the ingredients and the nutrition that's listed there. And anyway, and then they were upset. But I kind of think that's their own damn fault. But anyway, I'm going to top it with something like Nutella because it's yummy. And guess what? I'm not going to eat the whole pan. And I'm going to make sure it has a little more nutrition and not eat things that are completely lacking in nutrition. So anyway, and it will be delicious and it's healthier. It's always, you know, it's always better if you're gonna do something that's like kind of naughty to make it your best version of naughty, to make it like not quite so bad, you know? All things are not the same. You don't have to go to an extreme with it. All right, so that's it. It's gonna cook for 30 minutes and it's gonna be delicious. I'm gonna see it in there. There it is. Okay, bye brownies, see you in 30 minutes.